Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Cardinal head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Tar Heels offense will go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He had a lot of company in the backfield in that loss last time out. Sacked 5 times and also threw a couple of picks. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
They'll move the wide receiver. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Thurman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He'll try the left side. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And he'll slide after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this. We're going to get this first down. I have a play, but sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go make this work.
At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards, and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit of back and forth. I think you're looking for a little bit more consistency from this defense now as the game develops.
Fires to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. There he goes. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
That is the
start
For a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season, they're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Tar Heels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snapped it in the shotgun. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Turning it on. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinal. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Ship. Runs through a man. He might have space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking for running room. At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized, getting the play down, having confidence, and now they're moving the ball right down the field.
They'll run it to the right. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off-play action. Rushes on. Fires on the move. Soft spot in the middle. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to go up top on second down. Maybe tried to baby that one in there. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll send the tight end in motion. Drops back on first down. Turns it upfield. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on second down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Hits inside. It's 4th. Might have a chance. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush right in his face. And it's a sack.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
And, man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Punt is on its way. Trying to make one miss. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we
going for it all. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Look out! And down he goes. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. On the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Flying out to the left. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit trying to tie it up late in the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
17, North Carolina, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with the Cardinal head coach coming out of the locker room. Their defense has got to step up big time right now. They have been struggling at times throughout this season, but right now is a huge moment. With a lead, they have an opportunity on this kickoff to come down and make a big statement. I'll keep you posted on if the defense is able to step up in this huge moment. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Short pass.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Right side, it's Thurman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Rides to the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Hey, put the brakes on it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Out of the shotgun on third down. Still looking. Turns it on in midfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The run inside. It's Ford. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Burrowing for yardage. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Back to pass on second down. Caught. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Trying to squeak through the pile. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go try to get extra points.
Caught. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's complete on the right side. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. Pulls it. Quick toss. Touchdown, UNC! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 4th. They were all over it.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this 4th quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this 4th quarter.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might as well run him again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Got an alley. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
The Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Tells to fake. Moving to his left. Going to try to get it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Got the quick pass.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Thurman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. The Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give to the lone running back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback changing the play.
Hey, move. Sweep.
Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! Field goal is good. Game is tied. And how about a little drama, guys?
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the fourth quarter.
The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Tight end now in motion. Straight ahead, it's Ford. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
And that's luxury for...
Lets it fly. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. Found a seam. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And the Tar Heels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Taken down. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And with just over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the 4th quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have
and he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds a man in the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Now the Cardinal decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here's a throw downfield late. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
And this defense is doing exactly what I would do. Like, bring in more DBs, like rush the passer, and play the pass. So how is this offense going to take advantage, make some plays, because they've got to do it now.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And it's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Second down coming up. You want to talk about building